Hi, this is Sanaa Lathan, and you are watching MadameNoire.com. Make sure you check out Repentance in theaters February 28th.
Have you talked to Tommy? I haven't heard from him.
Tell me all your secrets. Smile.
You know, just every role requires something different from me, and I kind of have just like a toolbox of different ways to get into a character. For me, it really was about the relationships. She's married to Anthony Mackie, and she has a history kind of, I don't know if they really allude to that in this cut, but she has a history with Mike Epps' character, who is Anthony's brother. So it's really just about kind of creating that history so that when you get on set and you're working with people, it's there, comes across. We shot in New Orleans in August. So that was kind of like shooting in a steam room. And that stifling heat, I mean, you know, we did all have beautiful glows, which was nice. But other than that, it was just hot. For a while, it was like, you know, the gangster movies, and then it became the broad comedies. Then it was the, you know, the romantic comedies. I'm hoping that we can get to a place where all the genres can be happening. You know, I think that we have seen in the last, you know, definitely the last couple of years that Black people, people of color, want to see themselves in all kinds of genres. So I was excited to do this because it's a real psychological thriller. It's not just kind of like one of those Jason, you know, I'm gonna murder you and hack you up to pieces because I'm a weirdo. There's some real kind of reasons, psychological reasons behind the horror that happens to these people. I don't know why there would be, because there's a lot of crazy Black motherfuckers. I mean, being Black doesn't stop you from being a crazy. I don't know. Maybe there is a little bit of a hesitancy, maybe because of the church, maybe because in a way that can be a means of healing, and that's such a big institution in the Black community. Yes, because you don't call, you know, white films, you just call it a movie. And especially when writers are writing about it and they in particular call them Black films or urban films, it's like saying somebody is colored. What does that infer? It infers that the original is not colored. And so it is a little bit of prejudice and racist kind of undertones in there. So I think people need to start rethinking their vocabulary about movies. But I'm glad that the conversation is being had. You know, it's funny, I never say never. It's really all about the script. It's all about the timing. And I was probably the one person with the Best Man cast that was like, come on, Malcolm, are you serious? Why are we gonna do this? But then when I read the script, I was like, this makes so much sense. The fact that it is so many years later, it didn't matter because you really felt these characters and you're kind of curious to see what happens, and he really, I think, did a great job. So now, after that, you know, I could do a sequel for all of them. Yes, he's writing it right now, yes. Well, I would like, I mean, obviously hopefully she won't be pregnant again, because that was just not the move to be wearing every day. I have no idea. I mean, there's so many different ways that he can take it, and he hasn't said anything to any of us yet. So I'm excited. I'll be waiting just like all of us to see what happens with the characters. I actually would like to play Assata Shakur. There's a great biography by her, and actually trying to work on that right now. It's not the easiest of things because of the state of, you know, her being on the most wanted list, but fabulous woman, strong, and her journey is just, it's almost unbelievable. Probably because they haven't seen me with somebody, because I'm not married, I don't know. I mean, thanks for the interest. You know, now with social media, it's funny, I've learned my lesson that it's so arbitrary, because I've taken lots of pictures with, you know, attractive men, and then one, you know, there'll just be one that just people want to put me with. So no, there's nobody on social media that I'm dating that I've taken a picture with. My responsibility to the public is my work, and it's a blessing, and I love sharing that with the public, because I wouldn't have my work without that. But as far as my personal life, relationships are hard enough, and when you have other judgments and, you know, criticisms, or, you know, even just pictures people pick, it just makes everything harder. That's just my philosophy.